Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, what is going on? We are over here on Mad Mike Sports and also Champagne Confession Channel. We had the Originators Monday. This will be a two-part show today. So we're gonna have the originator side of things, plus we got a Champagne Confessions worthy conversation afterwards. So if you're on the Champagne Confessions channel, give us about 25, 30 minutes and we're going to get to that part of the show. But like I said, I'm your host, um, K Styles, aka the Sixth Man, aka the Shogun. And to my stage left, as y'all already know, 1/3 of the heavy hitters, El Presidente, aka Senator Palpatine, Mad Mike Sports is in the building, y'all.
What's happening? I gotta behave today, y'all. So I'm on.
Man, we ain't got
I
yeah,
could be on punishment, possibly. Could
it's,
possibly. I am El President, co-founder of. So maybe I can get some leeway. Just maybe.
oh my God, what the hell did you do now? All
It's
right,
always
man.
my fault. It's always my fault. So you can
Oh,
pick and choose. Pick and choose.
welcome to my life. I get that at work every day. Everything's my fault. I know. I know. And
Uh,
you've
it
heard a
comes with the
work
job,
day
though.
for me. You've heard a work day for me.
Yeah. I'm used to it from you.
All right, man. We definitely appreciate everybody tuning in, man. Like I said, once again, the disclaimer is this is a two-part show. Um, this is actually the second part is actually going to be a pilot for a brand new show as far as
Hmm.
talking on some serious topics involving either sports or some of the bullshit we done seen out here in these streets.
Hmm.
So, yeah, y'all already know, man. Let's get right into it, man. It is well, yeah. We gotta remember it is the day after WrestleMania, so you already know everybody gonna be kind of tuned in and out over here. But we're gonna make sure you definitely give everybody some love. Um, gonna go ahead and give them 3-letter words, Mike. Man, what we got for them? The real what?
Back up.
Roll
Back
call.
up. Back
Roll
up.
call. Roll
Yeah.
call.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. Mm,
yeah. Roll
yeah.
call. Call.
Yeah.
Call. Scared.
Cop out.
And today's roll call, we're gonna do it without the DJ today. So today's roll call, we're gonna kick it off with Anthony White. We got hell no. Oh no, hell no, y'all done up and done it.
What?
We got Sherman Wood, got Maurice Martin, got Smooth C78, we got Station 18, Dirty Bird Dixon. We got Brian Peoples, Dre Murphy, Georgia, Texas boy. We got Maggie here from the Champagne Confession Channel. We got Raymond Elder, Michael Walker. We got Dreddy, Q Lavender, Daniel Berry Sports Highlights.
You made me want to. Never mind. I was about to say something. Never mind. Never mind.
Well, go ahead since you already put it out there.
No, the lavender. See the cute lavender. Just like it. Just I was about to say something, but I'm gonna just keep my mouth shut this time.
Yeah, shut the hell up, Mike. We just gonna shut up on that. I don't even want to know what
Yep,
that is.
yep. That. Look, I start. See, I got self control. Y'all see, I'm
Yeah.
growing, y'all.
Bullshit. But we got Dembo 80. All right, man. Let's go ahead and get right into it, y'all. Like I said, man, the first half of this show tonight, you're gonna get the originator conversation, the Unholy Alliance conversation. I want to know how everybody's doing this evening. How's everybody doing, Mike? How are we doing this evening, man? Is everybody safe from the eclipse that was supposed to destroy the world today?
Oh, that. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Mm. I mean, it was supposed to ruin the whole world.
It was
What
supposed
I
to be it was supposed to be a zombie apocalypse today.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
guess it didn't
yeah.
happen. I guess it didn't happen. I don't know. It was a whole bunch of panic going on leading up until it. I was listening to my daily drive on Spotify and got folks in there panicking and oh my god, it's gonna be an eclipse. Oh my god, it's all over. I'm like, really, really, we is doing that. What Southside said, I see the eclipse, and then we signed Kevin King. What the was going on? Man, it wasn't nothing but dim outside. That's all it was. It wasn't no damn eclipse. But man, Mike, how we doing? How we doing this evening, man?
No, that wasn't a zombie apocalypse. I'm just switching. I'm still here, y'all. I'm still here.
Yeah, exactly. So let's go ahead and get right into it. I know it's been a little bit of Falcon news that's been going on here the last couple of days. I know we signed a couple corners. I know the
Hmm.
name that got a lot of people upset right now is Falcon signing Kevin King. Um, I want to go
Interesting.
ahead. I want to go ahead and get and they signed another defensive lineman. His name is hyphenated, and I do not have my phone on me right now, so I can't give you the full name of it. So I want to get your takes on that before we get to the first topic, man.
Hmm. Well, this guy's name, and I forgot to put the internet on this phone. So I hope uh
Okay. Thank you, Georgia
I
Tech
forgot
boy,
to turn.
James Smith Williams.
I forgot. Hold on. Yeah, that's his name. All right, let me. I gotta connect myself back to the internet so I don't lag. Uh,
Yeah, Mike was
bro,
trying to do a
I'm just
show
all
off.
over the place.
He was trying to do a show off of smoke signals right now, man. That's what that was.
Yeah, look, today, y'all. I pulled the case styles. I fell asleep. All right.
And you are lagging right now. So I know your ass is still trying to wake up. But how do I feel? You still there, Mike? If you ain't,
Yeah, I'm still. Yeah,
okay, okay.
yeah, my bad. I fell asleep, y'all. I apologize. I fell asleep and I woke up like 5 minutes before the show.
Yeah, yeah.
Look, I mean, it's Knight Rider, it's Kill, it's Dunn, it's Sam, and it's Chauncey fault. They got me drunk. Maggie, all of them got me drunk this weekend, so it's all their fault.
This.
Yep, they got me drunk.
You just you didn't nobody put the gun in your mouth to drink the beer, motherfucker. You drunk it. So you was in consent drinking the beer. That's what it was.
Nah, I think
Nah, it
nah,
was just
nah.
it was just a
I was
laggy day.
just a like, all right, all right. I was about to
Just
say it was Diddy fault, but I don't want him to become that me because
no,
he's
no,
sensitive
no,
right
no,
now.
no,
So
no, no.
I
Don't do that.
allegedly.
Mm-mm, mm-mm.
All right. We good now, y'all. We good now. It was a joke, people. Okay, I'm sorry, Diddy. All right, it was a joke.
So so what you think? So what you think about
And
the
this ain't gin and
organization?
juice, okay? This is not gin and juice. I just want to that.
I wouldn't mind trying that gin and juice cocktail, by the way.
Yeah,
So I know.
yeah, it
Mm,
looked kind of good.
I know.
Interesting.
Right. So what you think of so what you think about the signings we got today?
Um, I think for the most part, I think a lot of people was really. kind of up in arms with it. But it's like you got to understand, it's like you have to have about 90 bodies or so in training camp.
Hmm.
A lot of those guys be coming from the leagues like the UFL, who pretty much just got screwed because of the NCAA and the opening day for like it was just a lot of stuff going on today. So they kind of got WrestleMania. That was another thing they kind of got. But yeah, I think for the most part, and I just lost all train of thought, and I don't know what the fuck I was just what you just say again. I don't know what
Okay.
the hell. I just had a
Hold on.
complete brain fart while
Hold
talking. Like, okay, all right,
You
so
know what, bro? Your
what?
eyes, your bug-eyed ass, open your eyes so big you forgot what you was thinking. Okay, I
I'm like,
said,
bro, okay, yeah, bro, I don't know what just happened. I just had a brain fart
that,
while I was talking.
boy,
Like,
that boy,
how the
that
hell
boy,
did
yeah, y'all just seen the first Mad Mike glitch.
yeah, I don't know what just happened, yo.
Uh,
I was just
so
talking and I had something. Okay, I was thinking about something else and then I was
okay,
trying to say something.
okay. Here you go, man. Hey. So
All right,
what did you what?
rewind. All right.
Hold on. We back.
Look, I have these quite often, almost at least 2 or 3 times a day. Kev know that all. It
Hmm.
happens all the time.
We damn sure do. They call it a Mad Mike
I
malfunction.
Yeah, I look,
Yeah,
look.
that
I
was my.
have. I think a lot faster than I talk. All right, that's all that is.
All right. So I about to say. So what did you think about the signings today,
Okay,
man?
yeah, that's right. All right, so I thought James for the most part. What I'm looking at, I think he's a solid rotational piece and obviously a count body. Um, but the thought that I had was really about that's what it was. I was thinking about Kevin King and I was talking about James Smith Williams. But Kevin King, it was they were really kind of upset. A lot of people was upset on Twitter about all right, what did this mean for AJ Terrell? I mean, why are we bringing in guys that are quote unquote trash? And at the end of the day, man, it's about camp bodies. You need at least 90 to 100 guys in camp and training camp, so you can kind of keep guys like Tyler Algier, B. John Robinson. Now, for sure, we need Kirk Cousins. We need him sitting on the bench as long as possible. All right. He knows the offense is not. There's going to be a pretty good, easy transition for him, being that it's pretty much the same system. The guys that he played with, offensive coordinator, coaches, and whatnot. So, James Smith Williams,
Hmm.
he's a solid bookend, kind of similar to what we're getting from. It's kind of a smaller version of Taquan Graham. Um, Pretty big guy. From what I saw, he looked like he was he was closer to 280 than 265 from what I saw. That the measure for him was about 264, 265, but I think he's closer to 275, 280 from what I'm seeing. So like I said, it's gonna be a camp body. We're gonna gotta get a lot of guys that's coming from undrafted free agents and coming up soon. But for the most part, man, I think Smith Williams. I got to get a nickname for him. I'm not gonna be saying that all year. But I think it's a comp body. And it's like from what I've seen, he's a he's a power rusher, kind of what we already have with a guy like Zach Harrison.
Mm, mm. And well, like you said, you pretty much done summed it up. Like you said, it's camp bodies right now. Like you said, they don't really have a lot of money like that, so they're going to have to get. These are going to be the kind of signings they're going to make right now up until the draft.
Hmm.
Uh, Still waiting on some restructure so they can pay that draft class off too. So, hey man, we'll see. Like I said, your boy Hitman Helms done changed his number to 23.
I
So
saw. I
so
saw.
So is he gonna be what we're gonna call him jump man Helms this year? Jump
Jump man.
jump man Helms. That's what we're gonna call him, jump man Helms.
Yeah, it gotta be jump man helps.
But hey man, I ain't really got much to say. I mean, I haven't really seen much of Kevin King since that playoff game where everybody called him
Mm-hmm.
trash.
Yeah.
Um, Williams, he done had a couple. He done had about 7 sacks the last couple years. So hey, you never know. It could be one of those opportunities where somebody can turn the leaf.
Mm-hmm.
But Xander Bad said Ray Ray McLeod got 34.
Oh, what? 34
34. Uh, he said number 34.
on a wide No man,
Hey, hey.
I'm not. Maybe he's
Oh,
living out his high school
oh.
fantasies or something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I gotta look at the numbers again. But hey, it's gonna be all good. But let's go ahead and get right into the topic tonight, man. At
Mm-hmm.
hand. Okay, so I had this idea. I had this thought. I mean, actually, I think I'm not the only one, but I said I had this thought where if we know what this regime is for the Falcons, right? And it's always, and it seemed like this has been happening since Terry Fontenot's got here, and we've kind of spoke on this. It's where we think they're going, they go the complete opposite.
Mm-hmm.
So the question is, and this is to the people watching, so y'all can give y'all takes on this. What if the Falcons draft an offensive lineman at 8? After all this talk we hearing about Dallas Turner and Latu and Jared Verse and Malik Neighbors and Romeo Odunze and Jalen Daniels and JJ McCarthy, all these names, but it always end up being the guy that we don't never hear about. We may find out maybe the week before a draft based on some stories. So I ask you the question, Mike. How would you feel about that? And do you think that would be a logical sense for the situation that we're in right now?
Um, that would be really interesting. I think if that were the case, it has to be like a two-part move, meaning that someone is going to be out the loop. I don't at this point you have five offensive linemen for the most part, and these guys are pretty much established. Um, but if this happens, man, I think somebody may be thinking about retirement uh, a lot.
Hmm.
I think that would happen. So it's like at this point in time, when you got guys that's been in the league 10 years or so, if I'm not mistaken, yeah, he's well over 10 years. So it's like maybe he doesn't want to be his father. Maybe he doesn't want to play for like maybe he doesn't want to play for dang near 20 years. So it's like if that were the case, the Falcons have been known to take offensive linemen from teams when there's a run on guys. Like they Arizona did it to them, and they did it to Dallas. Dallas was really looking to get um Bergeron Bergeron in there. Like they
Juice
were
said,
looking to get.
hey, Juice said they better not do that.
I look. I already. That's what I was
I'll,
looking at.
I'll be honest with you. I agree with that. I wouldn't take no offensive lineman
Mm-mm.
unless I was picking like close to the end of the first round if the
Mm-hmm.
Falcons traded that far back. because there are actually a lot of
Hmm.
offensive linemen in this draft this
I
year,
heard there was going to be a run on them. Like they're expecting a
man.
run on offensive linemen somewhere in the middle of the.
Because you got Morgan out of Arizona, you got Mims out of Georgia, Patrick Paul out of Houston, uh, the dude from Penn State whose name I cannot pronounce to save my life, Famulai, well, whatever the hell his name is. You got the other guy from Oregon State, Fuazi, for wait, damn it,
Fugazi. That
Fugazi. Goddamn, we gonna call him
Fugazi. All right,
Fugazi.
we're gonna hit name Fugazi. Yeah.
Fugazi. Um, so 8 for me would be too high, especially after them drafting Bergeron last year, who was
Hmm.
a first round great offensive lineman that slipped. Well,
They brought back Storm Morton. Storm Norton. Did I get his name right?
he
Yeah, they brought
started
back
more.
Storm
Yeah,
Norton.
yeah. So um, I wouldn't highly advise. Like I said, at 8, you got a lot of money tied up into this offensive line, so it really wouldn't
Yeah,
make sense.
it wouldn't.
But
That's
what
why
doesn't but what
it has to
doesn't
be a
make
two part.
yeah, but what doesn't make sense can end up slapping you in the face.
We've been part of that before.
Yeah, man. Like you said, yeah. So I see a lot of people in here, man. They like, I don't know. Yeah, like you said, 8 is a little bit too high for that position, right then and there. Um, so so when you're talking about two-part, Mike,
Hmm.
what's the second part that has? You said the second part would be either Jake Matthews retiring or somebody.
Somebody dealing with some type of personal issue or just an undisclosed injury that just like didn't go as well. We've seen football players just up and retire out of nowhere.
Oh,
Hint,
hence the
hint,
why.
hint,
Oh,
hint,
oh,
hint,
hence the
hint.
hence the why we don't give a shit about the Eddie Goldman signing again
Hmm. Yeah,
until he
so
until he actually goes through with it.
right until he actually steps on the field and actually play game one, I'm not expecting him to come back. But like I said, things like this happen in football. So, like I said, for me, man, it's like anything can happen, and teams, willing to offer you certain said things because, like I said, the league is changing for the most part. So, um, I think the thing is, man, is to always expect the unexpected. We have this saying here, um, as we don't damn know. We give you guys highly researched facts. Great. That's what we do. We do highly researched facts. So if we can't find any trails or there's not a history of said things, like I said, we've seen it before. We've seen guys like even for the Dallas Cowboys, I forget the guy, the guard that end up, shots like something happened with his knees. Something happened where I think he was just out for the season or did he just up
You
and
talking
left.
about you talking about Zach Martin?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Something happens.
I think he had I think was it leukemia or something like that. I
It
don't
was something like it was
it was
something
a
like that.
disease. It was a disease or something.
And God forbid that, all right? God forbid that happened. But things happen like this in life. So, like I
Mhm.
said, man, it's like you just have to be prepared for every situation. And I think what the Atlanta Falcons are doing. They want to
Mhm.
be prepared for any scenario, and that's the importance of depth.
Right. Because looking at that position at 8 is very cuz I'm I'm looking at it and when this question popped in my head and I'm looking at it is what is it kind of goes what you were saying as far as what does the future hold for certain guys on this offensive line? I mean, you've pretty much solidified Chris Lestrom as being an anchor.
Hmm.
You're building Bergeron up to be the other anchor at the other guard spot. Now you bring now you've switched the offensive philosophy, and you don't know if Caleb McGarry is ready for that transition to a pass happy offense. Because as we know him as a mauler. He, like I said, under
Mm-hmm.
a run first system, that's where he does his best work. So it can McGarry make that transition? Do you still have a succession plan for Jake Matthews? Are you confident in Drew Dahlman past this season? So these are a lot of the questions that we really have to look at, because you don't you don't sign Kirk Cousins to the money that you do and pick a court. And interesting enough is that's why what Jay did said, this question right here, is it starting year one's essential, like drafting pennants at 8 to 6. Like I said, if the Falcons would have picked up a guy like Gardner Minshew or something like that, a guy that you know that, okay, he's just gonna be here for a few games, you would have been better. You that would make more sense drafting a quarterback that high. But problem is, you're expected Kirk Cousins to play at least 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
So what you get your take on that, man? What you think about that notion?
As far as J's,
As far as, would it be a good idea? You personally, you thinking right now, would you believe that it would be a good idea to draft them at 8, or would it be better suited if they were looking at O line to trade back mid first round for it?
I mean,
Yeah, it's a tough question. It's a tough question because they
I
didn't they didn't hit so much depth in this damn draft. We don't really
yeah,
know where they.
it's that's what, because like there is not a defensive guy in this draft that like just steps out. Like I just don't see it. I think these guys are solid players, but they need a lot of coaching. Um, the coaching end is just like this one the draft where we clearly see there's a deficiency in coaching in college. Like when you have a draft, when you look at it, you see nobody that say, all right, this guy's the clear number one. And no, I don't think Sweet Thing, Baby Jesus needs. I don't think nobody see him and say um, that he's clearly number one. All right, he's clearly not number one. It's like you don't see anybody um in this draft that says like he's clearly that guy. Then um we got baby Haloti Nada up here at Texas. He want to run around drinking like a dang fool, and he ain't even drafted yet. So
We
it's
go
like
we gonna say that we gonna say that topic for later on in the
we
week about that shit.
all right, yeah,
Huh.
we
I
definitely
can't
gonna get that, but
like that. That is some BS. You don't do that.
and we literally just spoke on that. I spoke on that situation, but like I said, that's a whole nother topic. We gonna get into that, but like I
Hmm.
said, I don't think I don't think it's a smart. I don't think it is smart. Um, because you always want to have options, but I think there are options in the second and outside the first round as far as defensive guys is concerned. Because like I said, I don't see any guy that say he's clearly the number one defensive player. I don't see anybody in this draft that's like that. Y'all can Dallas Turner y'all asses to death. You ain't going to Dallas Turner me. I seen him play against Alabama, against Georgia, and I've seen him play against other teams. I was not taken back by him at all.
I'm like this, but I don't damn know who the hell they gonna get at this part. I'm just looking like, okay, what it do? That's all my thing is.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, Yeah, Bergeron can play tackle as well.
Storm Norton again. That's why I'm saying Storm Norton. He's another guy that can play both. He got the athleticism to play
Mhm.
both tackle position.
We got Jarvis in the building, man. What's going on,
How
man?
you doing, Jarvis?
All right, man. We see some more. We got about whatever in the building. Scotty Robinson,
Scotty.
like you said, 1/3 of the heavy hitters, the ministers in here. I think I said Tyler. We got Eric Mack. Definitely appreciate y'all coming in. Mucho Grundy. But y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button as you're coming in. It is free, y'all. It is free.
Mm-hmm.
So we definitely appreciate that. We got a rutabaga in the building, y'all. But but I want to get at least about 5 more minutes on this topic before we get to the other part of it. Me, I don't know. I like I said, I think I could do better than getting that tackle right there if it was like a dire necessary need. And the problem is even though we do have the questions on whether Caleb McGarry can transition to a passing offense, come being better suited from a run offense, is yet to be determined. But the thing about it is how that money gonna hold up.
Mm-hmm.
Can Drew Dalman get on the same page with Kirk Cousins as far as making line calls? Because that's the next part of his game that he has to get better at.
I I will say it's easier when you have a veteran quarterback there. He's making all the calls for the most part, so he like now he can stop thinking because when you have a younger quarterback, um, they haven't seen um the NFL, and especially when you have two young guys like that, they're learning on the
Mm,
fly. So I think I think Drew Dalman is going to take a major step to be one of the better centers in the league because he got a veteran thinking for him now. He doesn't
but
have to think. And look,
but
I'm tired of seeing him dribble like he got damn Steph Curry. Okay, we tired of that.
hold on, wait a minute. Three.
Right.
Boy, trying out for the College Park Skyhawks over there, boy.
Hmm.
You gonna see Drew Dalman playing power forward.
Right.
But Southside, this is the most honest answer that I think I've seen in here. He like, bro, I don't even know who I want at 8 at this point. All
That's
right,
it.
look, that's it.
That's
Like
it.
it, like I said, 2021, everybody thought we was getting this guy. You ended up getting Kyle Pitts.
Hmm.
2022, we thought we was getting Jordan. Everybody and their mama thought we was getting Jordan Davis.
Hmm.
Drake London. Everybody thought we was getting Jalen Carter last year.
Hmm.
Bijan Robinson.
Just saying.
So this is the question that we have to ask, and Juan put it out there. Coach put it out there. Like you said, the OGs put it out here. The AFFL put out here. We don't damn know. When we're thinking one thing, they're going the other way.
Hmm.
We don't know. These motherfuckers might trade back and get a goddamn linebacker in the first round.
That's quite.
That is a possibility, y'all.
Hmm.
So what I'm saying is for whoever you want as a fan, think of the complete opposite as well. Yo, 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 yo.
This he just jumped in like he like never mind. I was about to say something. But how you doing, OG?
Hello, Michael.
Oh my God. So
What's
we
going
doing that. We doing this today. Okay.
What's going on,
Y'all,
True?
let me say something real quick before we gonna get to our next topic. But uh, true,
Yes, sir.
y'all, you ready to apologize to me yesterday?
I'm
He
sorry, Michael.
accused me. He accused me, y'all, of trying to tell him what the fuck to think about. So that really did hurt my feelings. He said, "Mike, I say what the fuck I want to say." So he really hurt my feelings with that earlier today.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Michael.
He said, quote unquote, quote, all right, not exact quote, but he said, "Who the fuck are you to tell me I do what the fuck I think?" So yeah,
I'm so. I'm sorry, Michael.
okay, that's fine. I accept your apology.
Really, we really had to do that. Like,
Yeah, he hurt that hurt my feelings, man. That really did hurt my feelings.
I said I was sorry, Michael.
I accept it.
all right, goddamn it, man, y'all. What, what, well, if y'all would have heard that altercation, right, boy,
See, they
that
think. Listen, a lot of people is under the misconception that Michael robots us, but they have no idea. We cuss each other out like we don't know each other.
right, exactly. All right, so I'm glad you hear truth. Now we about to really get into real,
36.
the real topic for the night.
Oh
Um,
damn! I
Oh
thought I had
yeah.
done escape. I thought I had done escape from you.
No, sir.
oh no,
No.
no, 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 no,
Mm-mm.
no, no, no.
Nope.
We about to get into this.
You
So,
came in
Oh,
right in
so,
time.
I
Right
thought
in
so,
I had
time.
so,
escaped.
so right here, the ladies did not get hacked, but this right here is going to be the new show idea. This topic right here. Are you ready? You ready, Truth? We done see.
Oh boy,
We
go
done.
ahead.
All right. Woke culture in sports talk.
Oh shit.
This is the champagne confessions part of the show, y'all. So Mike, you want to go ahead and give them the synopsis of
Oh,
of what we're talking about here?
Yeah. So the this particular concept is well, we kind of want to give you guys kind of kind of bring to light some issues that we see in not only in the sports world but in world today for the most part. And one of these things are that we're going to talk about right now is actually something that we see that may be a concern as far as the the Caitlin Clark Angel Reese situation.
oh
And
shit.
yeah, so
Yeah, we about to really get live on this, man.
You really said you Mike K Styles. Y'all some dirty. Oh, y'all set me up.
Ain't nobody
mhm.
set you up. Ain't nobody set you up, man. But basically, what Mike is talking about is this conversation dealing with the women's basketball tournament, where
Mhm.
it's been this ongoing debate between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese that's been dating back to last year with the "you can't see me" gestures, and and it almost seems like they are they used what I call this basket. This is kind of a basketball rivalry. I'm gonna call it a basketball rivalry because, like you said, these are the two hottest names in basketball right now. Like you said, even though you got Juju Watkins who's balling her ass off at USC, You got the Brazilian chick. And shout out to South Carolina for winning it all as they defeated Iowa. And shout out to Don Staley. But the problem that we're seeing is people using this Angel Reese versus Caitlin Clark situation to turn that game into one big giant race war.
Mm-hmm. And we want to, like I said, I want to make this clear too. We this is not going to be Mad Mike Sports. This is Champagne Confession. So it's like this is going to have a completely different tone. It's not going to be us screaming, yelling, and doing what we typically do. This is you're getting us, all right, the real us at this point in time.
Yeah, this is no longer K Style. This is Kevin.
This is right. This now you getting to see Michael. Okay,
This is
what Chauncey says, Michael Anthony. You getting to see Michael Anthony right
Michael
now.
Anthony, Kev, and Big Chauncey.
And I'm Chauncey Morris.
So this is what you guys getting right now. This is the real us. All right, no, antics and all of that. You're getting our real thoughts, and this is kind of what we want to speak on. So I just wanted to be clear with that. All right, so all
we're gonna need
so
a new,
all the people that
we're gonna
was
need a new
watching
name.
on Champagnes.
Yeah, we're gonna need a name for it. We're gonna let y'all pick the name for it because, like I
Yeah,
said,
pick the name for this show for us. So everybody on Champagne Confessions right now, like I said, this is we kind of debuting this concept, and like I said, we want to speak on some real issues that are plaguing just the world right now. All right, this is what we're going to speak on. So we're going to see a lot of sports topics, but these sports topics are going to be based on real life situations and how we can make these things better. But go ahead, K Style. My bad.
now, as we already know, this situation came down to where it all started, where Iowa defeated LSU. What was that? The Elite Eight? Was that the Elite Eight? Yeah, I think it was the Elite Eight.
Hey, yeah.
And you had a lot of people that were so upset about LSU losing to Iowa that you had folks literally out here trying to search under Caitlin Clark's name to see if they can find some old racist tweets of hers. My thing about it is who the fuck cares? Got that LSU had a good season. Iowa had a better season because they beat them to get to the championship game. And the problem is we're having this situation where you have a bunch of people online or people in these conversations. And what do I call them, Chauncey? The fake woke crowd.
Yeah. That's that thing, that's one of the things that just burns my biscuits, and I'm gonna say that, is when you try to mix sports with social issues or whatever the case. Like, we have to deal with that enough in our everyday life. And I try to tell people to keep that shit separated. If you want to talk about social shit or social issues or symbolism or culture or anything like that, I do talk that on my channel as well. But I try to keep the sports part separated. This bullshit that's going on between these two phenomenal athletes, they are some phenomenal athletes. Okay. One happens to be the quintessential hood chick. And listen, I say that respectfully.
I mean, she is the Bayou Barbie for a reason.
She's the Bayou Barbie, okay? She's the TikTok queen. She got her own podcast. I'm not sure if Caitlyn got her own podcast, but she got her own podcast, and she is what symbolizes a certain a group of people.
Mm-hmm.
Then you got Caitlin Clark, and the stereotypes about this young lady is mind blowing.
Yeah.
A lot of people are painting a picture of this young lady as being some real fucked up ass snobbish ass white girl who got a racist daddy. I'm just calling it for what it is. But in all actuality, she's just a phenomenal basketball talent.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If hey, the GOAT conversation, I let y'all have, y'all can have the GOAT conversation because in the end of the day, and in the final analysis about this, Mike and K Styles and everybody in the chat, it's about, it's all opinionated anyway. It's all opinionated. Who I think the GOAT may not be, who Mike thinks the GOAT, and whoever Mike thinks the GOAT might not be who K Styles and Chauncey thinks the GOAT. It's just that simple. All right. All right. A lot of people putting stipulations on the greatest of all time. You know, a lot of folks are saying she's not the greatest of all time. How can you be the greatest of all time if you don't have a championship? Okay, all right, that's cool. That's good for a debate. But leave it there. Don't sit up here and box. I'm gonna talk to my black folks. Don't y'all box other black folks in because y'all in y'all feelings and got to string up y'all ass because the team that y'all wanted didn't win, and don't box all the other black folks in and make them feel as if though they're and I'm gonna use the word what do they call it, buck dancing and cooning. That shit weak as fuck. And if I'm talking about, you want to really get up under my skin, go to talking that weak ass shit there because that's what it is. It's weak. It's a pity party. It's just all about because you ain't got uh, you ain't being told what you want to be told, and whatever you wanted to happen didn't happen. Shit sound kind of familiar, don't it, fellas? And I'll leave it to y'all.
Yeah, and kind of where OG was going with it though. Mike, I want to kind of get your thoughts on that. As far as the idea that you are a coon or a buck dancer if you don't choose a side in a situation that ain't got nothing to do with you.
Let me clear something up real fast before you go to that case stop. Um, I can't say I can't. Is that Chanel or Channel? Listen, don't miss. Please
Channel keys.
listen. Please don't mistake what I meant when I use the word culture. I understand about culture in sports. I understand that completely. But when it consumes us to the point the way you start accusing folks of being racist, being a lot, when you start basically playing the race card in sports, that's what I mean. So
And the
okay,
thing
I'm
about
sorry. Go ahead.
but the thing about it is racism has always been in sports, but we continue to watch it. Racism been in sports since the 1800s. Hell, be honest with you, shit. They've been playing sports since BC times. But my thing is, where where do we draw the line as far as having the conversation about the game and focusing solely on the game itself without trying to victimize ourselves, trying to victimize people and demonize others to make us feel good about the person we rooting for not winning. What you got on that, Mike?
Well, I don't think. I, the thing is, in here is, um, we have to get, first of all, there's two things that I like on this particular subject that I that I want to kind of get clear. First, we have everyone is in this category. Like everybody wants their opinion to be validated to a certain degree and a certain extent. Um, and that's just being human. It's like you want to feel like what you think you feel, um, that people actually care about that. Like I said, that's just a human. As much as we try to deny
Mhm.
this to be the case, everybody at some point, others, you know, are a lot less patient, or they don't think about it as much as others as far as the validation is concerned, the affirmation. Some people live for the affirmation. Some people seek these affirmations. And again, these are just this is just part of being human. So that's fine. But I think where we should draw the line is the second one. I think this is the problem. Is because it's the culture in the world today. And like I said, I've been there myself. I've been egotistical. Like y'all see how my life shows. Like when I feel like I'm in my zone, it's hard for me to come down. Especially when I'm like in full rant mode. Like there's a reason why I'm called Mad Mike, okay? Once I feel it, it's hard for me to come down from that. That's why like I try to limit myself because I know my ego. Once I start, I'm like it's hard for me to stop. I'm in full go. I'm in full look. I'm in full mode. I'm in full Mad Mike mode. Y'all seen? I can go 2 3 hours straight just being in that mentality. So
Mhm.
when it come down to it, I think this particular issue, everybody wants to force how they feel on a particular subject, and they want everybody to hear them. I think that's the thing. You cannot force people to feel the way that you feel about a particular subject. And I think everybody having and the craving for these likes, the craving for these the retweets, the impressions. Oh, I got 1 million impressions for this tweet, and I got 1 million likes for this tweet. Like that's fine, but I think in this particular aspect, and I'm just gonna speak for me, man. One of the things for me that I have to balance is me, because like if y'all knew how many attacks that I get on the like I'm getting attacked for any and everything always my fault. It's always my fault. All right.
Mhm.
If somebody does something, it's gonna find a way to get back to me. If somebody say something that has I'm not in nowhere in that conversation, it's going to come back to me. So when I look at these two women, these two lovely ladies, and it's highly disrespectful to talk about these ladies where they grew up, both black and white. Okay, it's highly disrespectful. You wouldn't want it to you wouldn't want that same thing to happen to you. I know one of the things that eats me up is people just look at me and say, Mike, yeah, you were born in Summer Hill, you're an ATL veteran. I've been on every side of Atlanta there is. I've been a part of it, damn near every part of Atlanta is. And they assume just how I look and how we speak and how we talk, yeah, you a hood dude. Not knowing that I build websites, I'm in the coding, I've been in all types of stuff. If y'all knew all our talents, a lot of the things that you assume, we've been a part of other people's shows. We have confidence from people that are not only professional athletes but journalists. These people respect our platform, and then the way that we speak and we talk, you assume that we some quote unquote gangsters. We've been labeled these by a lot of people. Just say, "Yep, you're some hooligans, y'all some." So when I look at people say these things about Caitlyn, and when I see them talking about Angel, like y'all don't even know these women like this, but you throw them into y'all throw him into a pot and say, "Yep, Caitlyn is this and Angel is this."
To your point,
Hold on,
Mike,
hold on.
and I want to say something real fast.
Go true.
Yeah, to your point, Mike. See, a lot of people have really profiled me. A lot of people think I'm just this crazy ass OG who got some really real work in the streets. And to a degree, some of that's true. But how old y'all when y'all found out that I'm the general manager of a personal care facility, and that I'm a caregiver? How many of y'all? How old y'all found out that I'm certified and registered by the state of Georgia to do that? So the stereotype shit got to stop. So I see people are kind of triggered about the culture word. No need to ask us, do we know about culture? No, because yes, we do. Yes, we do. My daddy grew up in Mississippi, in the bad times of Mississippi. And my mama West Side girl from Atlanta. She's from the West Side, best side. So we know all about the culture. I got aunts and uncles and stuff who done marched with Dr. King. How many times y'all heard that shit? But that's the truth. All right. So it's just, excuse me, I just had to. Y'all know I'm rude as fuck. I interrupt. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
Nah, you good. But kind of going what Mike was saying, like you said, if y'all learned the kind of labels, let's see. We've embraced being the bad guys. We embraced being the villains. We've been called a cult, bully talk, demons, hood boogers.
I'm a cult leader. They call me Charles Manson. Like I'm a cult leader. And this is from a guy that called himself a Christian that said I'm a cult leader.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Rem. Yeah, Rem. What's his name? Rem.
No. We're not talking about names. No, we're not doing that.
We ain't gonna do the name.
Oh,
like I said,
okay.
hood boogers, demons, the Antichrist. This is stuff that I've heard. Bully talk, the bully talk brigade. That's a brand new one. That threw me off guard. And like you said,
hold on, K-Styles. I gotta put this out. I gotta put this out real fast.
Go.
A dude actually.
Not. Go ahead.
A dude actually misinterpreted a show that I did on my channel as a threat. That gentleman and we discussed it as men, but I'm like, bro, I wasn't even talking about that.
Oh, you're breaking up a bit.
You breaking up, OG.
Okay, my bad. Y'all go ahead.
Go ahead. You sound better.
Go ahead. You better. You was just breaking up there for a
second. Now, y'all know how to get to the house. When I get to the house, every goddamn thing going on up in here. Look here. Hey, listen. I'm going to hand it off to y'all. I'm going to watch from a distance because my signal about to get bad. But I'm locked all the way in.
Okay. All right. Hey, go ahead, plug. Go ahead, plug the channel before you get off, man.
Truth with a 2 TV. Hey, I'm 25 away from 200, baby boy. Hey, I'm getting there, baby. Hey, I'll be getting me some bread soon. Y'all holler at me, man. I'll see you guys this Friday. We're gonna do it this Friday, 6 p.m. WrestleMania 40 recap.
Okay.
I'm out, baby.
Hey man, hey look, can't wait for it. Truth. But But yeah, like Billy Power Max said, I know we had this comment up here for a little while. He said, people who proclaim to be woke or virtuous were people to stay divided so they can keep relevance. And this right here is the
Mm,
this is why I kept this comment up here because this right
mm.
here is a very powerful statement because not only have we seen this with this Caitlin Clark Angel Reese thing, but this is the very same conversation we have here in Atlanta between Michael Vick and Matt Ryan.
Mm-hmm. So it's a issue.
So it's not necessarily just a female basketball issue.
Mm-hmm. It's a
This
greater
is
issue. Mm.
this is a social issue within our community to where if you support somebody that may play for your team or you support a team that okay may not
So
look
just
like
a person or a
just a,
mentality.
a person that may not be of the popular or as in this case as Falcon fans maybe still be in here, if you're a Falcon fan, you go through the Michael Vick era and was a fan of Mike Vick, it's cool. But after the whole situation with Mike Vick, they move on to Matt Ryan, and now you're a fan of Matt Ryan. Now it's a problem. But these are the very same quote unquote fake woke folks that work for those folks. You see what I did there, right?
Mm-hmm. No, I see exactly what it.
But the thing is, man, regardless of regardless on who you like, you may like one player that may not be black. You may like a player that is black. You may like a player that may be Latino. You may like I said, the end of the day, do not use sports figures to fight your goddamn woke policies. Y'all about sound as bad as Umar Johnson out here, who claims to be pro-black and keeps talking about money and ain't built a goddamn school that he said he was gonna build back in 2010. How about that?
And to give, like I said, on top of that, to what you're saying, it's like we don't realize we're using these women's name for something they never signed up. They never signed up for this.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't want to talk about black and white issues. They didn't she didn't want to be bullied. She didn't want to receive death threats. Both of these women are receiving death threats.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, for me, I'm on a much lower scale than what they are. And I've gotten it. Okay. So this is a like you don't know what you're doing to see to these types of people because they might not have been through the things that I've I've been through some crazy situations, you know what I'm saying? Where people have literally threatened me to see me at certain places and say, "Yep, you better watch your back." You know, stuff like that. Like, okay, all right. So, but like I said, these are women. They might not have the same temperament as I do. They might be really afraid of somebody doing things like this. And like I said, especially these days, like you have to be. I know, kid, I know, but you have to be careful about this because some people just aren't, you know, they haven't been raised the way that I would just say it like that. That some people just not built that way. Some people just want, they don't want any those types of problems. So, like I said, man, it's you have to be really careful about because these ladies, they barely 24. I don't even think they 24 yet, and we putting on this level of like it's just it's a dangerous precedent that you have to stick because it's only going to get worse because these ladies are going to have money. And when you have money, you have access to drugs, to alcohol, to toxic people. It's only going to get worse. So we gotta treat these women like they real people, man. They're not superheroes. They're put in positions to be said superhero.
My thing is don't use a situation like this to 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 be
Mm-hmm.
your shield of your own insecurities. That I'm gonna say it like that
Mm-hmm.
because woke is like one of the it's a word. It's just like the word term edge rusher. Woke just cringes me for some reason because it's like when you're thinking about the term being woke, you're thinking
I
about it
don't like that
like
term either. It
like I
it
said,
bothers.
when you're thinking about the term woke, it's like enlightenment or of learning something new or of embracing a new idea. So you have been woken to the idea. That's like saying, okay, I'll use me for example. How many of y'all? I'm gonna take older. How many? I'm gonna take OG's approach. How many of y'all were such and such year old when you found out that your boy K Styles don't like to read?
Mm-hmm.
I
Yeah.
am not. I am not a bookworm.
Mm-mm.
I look like a bookworm, but I'm not a bookworm.
He the one who got me into reading the audiobooks.
Yeah.
That's how he consumed information.
But the thing about it is as I got older and I've embraced more, and and Sheldon kind of helped me with the books too. But the thing is,
Oh yeah. Mm.
but the thing about it is as I got older, I've embraced it. I've woken up to reading and gathering information about certain things, whether it be philosophical, psychological, history, um, finances, or something like that. But that's me awakening to new information.
Mm-hmm.
See, this problem is you got these people who put on these fake dashikis and stuff, thinking that, oh yeah, I'm like this. But the problem is they only do it if another race is fucking with them. When we got own elements in our own communities that's fucking us up over, where they at? Let me show you where they at. Hold on.
Nowhere to be found. They disappeared. David Copperfield. Mm-hmm.
So if we're going to be woken to our own identity as black folks, we got to do it all the way. We have to we not only do we have to hold accountability for other people fucking with us, but we have to hold accountability to ourselves.
Starts with the end. You can't make a change if you're not changing yourself, and that's the thing. It's like that's like it's for me. I have a prop. See me. I have a personal uh issue with not living up to what I say. Like for me, it hits me hard when I'm feel like I'm not being truthful or I'm not being honest in the situation. I
Mm-hmm.
can't sleep. Me, I don't look, I'm not Kev, I'm not anybody else. Me personally, when I feel like I'm not giving my authentic self, you're not seeing all of me. I'm talking about all of me, I have a problem with it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I've stopped myself in mid sentence before, that I go on saying something. It's like, all right, that's not what I really meant. And I would say, you know what? If that, I'm gonna
Mm-hmm.
say exactly. You've heard me in K Style say that all the time. Look, that's probably why we Dan and brothers right now. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the same way. We said literally mid sentence, no, F that. This is what we gonna go. So, like I said, at the end of the day, man, I think you really have to be able to live the way that like if you're gonna live it, if you're gonna speak it, man, you better be living it. You better be living it. because at the end of the day, it's going to find a way. The truth will out. Okay. I have this saying, everybody know that saying from Harry Potter, from Professor Dumbledore himself. The truth will out. You can try to hide it all you want. The truth will always find a way out, and it will slip up at the least expected moment. So I think a lot of these people really try to hide who they are on social media, but you get behind and something dramatic happens where we see an Angel Reese lose, and then we see these quote unquote woke people attacking Caitlin Clark, for this. She's a young lady, bro. Like she's barely 25. She ain't even 25 yet. What are we doing? These are babies, bro.
Mm-hmm.
They have not grown. They have not grown yet. And we putting them through absolute like a lot of these people, man. Like I said, a lot of our issues is really us and how we really feel. And then you get on social media, it just become a magnified. It just
Right.
become a magnified glass. It
Right.
really blows us up. So, like I said, I think that's the case, man. Just like let these women grow, right?
Mhm.
Before that's the thing.
All right. So I'm about to say we're gonna go ahead and give everybody their time back, man. Like you said, man. I think that was a conversation. We still looking for those new show names, y'all. So we trying to give y'all, like I say, y'all have already seen Champagne Confessions. We're gonna
Mm-hmm.
review the male version of it. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
So please leave your comments about, again, we're looking for show ideas. And this is I know we confuse a few people,
right.
a few people as far as the topic concerned, but
We
this is
confused.
what we want. We confuse everybody. So this is for everybody on Champagne Confessions. We're going to use a lot of real topics to discuss. All right. It's going to be sports related. It's going to be entertainment related. It might be all types of ideas, but again, this
Like you
is
said, it
you're
could be,
getting Michael Anthony right here. Okay, you getting Michael Anthony.
and you getting Kevin Jerome over here. So yeah,
Mm-hmm.
anime. What's going on?
Well, I mean, I just want to show my face. I know everybody's kind of confused, like he said, what's going on and everything else. This is just the pilot. This is the test to see how you guys are feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
We just been really wanting to bring the concept of course, we talk about sports all day, but at the end of the day, it gets really real. These players are bullied. There's a lot of high expectations, like you said, the threats, the everything. But at the end of the day, you got to realize these players, these athletes, these coaches are humans,
Mm-hmm.
family members, fathers, mothers, children that go through health things, so it's like you got to forget. You see this athlete like they're a hero and they don't have any flaws and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
So we did a two-part. This just kind of give a idea of how you guys feel about the real topics. It's not going to be the concept of the full show. I see some
Mm-hmm.
Falcons eye view. So more into the mental health aspect of sports and entertainment, because of course we could
Mm-hmm.
talk about CTE, wrestling, all types
Right.
of things. So
Mm-hmm.
this is just a palette. So just bear with us as we, get this going. I think everybody's liking the concept now of you guys just being raw and real. It's
Mm-hmm.
kind of where I want to go with it. So yeah, I'll leave your feedback. We want to know what your show ideas are. Drop it on the comments. Leave it to Matt, Mike, and K Styles, myself. Let us know what you're feeling, how you're feeling it.
Because I got
Malt liquor confessions. Yeah, you
because
need a sip of that. So
because I'm about to say this is gonna be very interesting because there's some stuff I want to get off my damn
Oh
chest.
boy, y'all have no idea what's it. And again, y'all heard us say this. You have no idea what be going in the mind of these two. Look, we got a lot to say. So, like I said, man, we appreciate everybody for just being patient with us. This is something that been years in the making, and we're finally comfortable to actually kind of show this part of us. Like I said, man, I just like being transparent. I have a major problem, and I can't hide before I have to get it out. I have to get it out. All right. So
Mhm.
um
So the thing is, I don't think a lot of people's gonna be really feeling it because I ain't gonna say a lot of people. There's gonna be some that may not feel the idea of us kind of being real because
mhm.
we've already been labeled the demons of the Atlanta Falcon
Well,
content
that's the
space.
thing. That's the thing with Champagne Confessions. This is a different audience that understands the
Yeah,
concept. So
right,
it's gonna separate the weak from the fake. You get, the
right,
weak from the, people that just are more in tune with what needs to be discussed.
right.
As I saw a couple of comments, it's like you guys are addressing things that most people will not. Now they may
Mhm.
not go over in the Atlanta Falcons Nation world and Mad Mike Sports because of course they just want to just give me the facts and stats about that player.
Mhm.
So it's a transition to like you come on over to Champagne Confessions because this is where we're going to really deep dive in it. We're not just going to talk about the Falcons. We're going to talk about, uh, you know, the accusations of players. What's happening with them, the injustice of
Mhm.
players. And it is more than just players. At that, it's just whatever is happening right now. No Diddy. Let's get real.
Mhm.
So they
Right.
may want to touch on topics that are in the celebrity world or what's happening in
I got
social things that
you. Hmm.
there was a child, a big case, he got shot, etc. So this is
Mhm.
opening up that platform where, yeah, puff puff confessions, where um
I don't need no pup up.
Well,
I'm an amateur.
You talk about Puff, boy, y'all gonna turn us into Snoop Dogg around
Look,
here.
hey,
Snoop
hey,
Dogg
look,
on commentary.
look. I zone out when I'm feeling good. Like, nah, I can't do it anymore like I used to.
No fly zone.
I like that no fly zone. I like that.
I can throw that one in there too. I like that.
Right. So yeah, so we definitely gonna need that because, like I said, I definitely gotta address these.
We got a
The,
lot of stuff.
I gotta
Oh
address
boy.
these internet relationship coaches I see on the internet. I got a problem right now.
There you go.
Oh,
So
you see what I'm saying?
more to
Yeah,
expect to that, you guys.
yeah.
So bear with us. Of course, Champagne Confessions will be on tomorrow with the
Mm-hmm.
ladies, but we're just trying to expand the channel. So I love none of y'all love to see us, but sometimes the men need to want to talk about some things. So it's a taboo that men don't have feelings. Men have to hide
What's that?
behind
Battle
all
of
of
the
that.
Dome.
Shit, never mind. I see. I'm
Mucho
probably me. Nah,
said true to the game. Mucho
True to
got
the
true to the
game,
game.
real
Real
sports,
sports,
real
real
talk.
talk.
Okay. Let me try to
The
screenshot some of these.
Falcon
mm-hmm.
IQ.
Yeah, we're gonna take all these in
Yeah,
consideration.
we.
Pup Pup Confessions. We'll put that in there in the hat.
Let's see what else we got in here.
Malt liquor
The
confessions.
mall.
Malt liquor confessions. Boy, that don't sound so hood right there. I'm so hood.
Oh, that look that see the one I was saying. See, Sam said the one that I chose, the one that I
No,
wanted to
no,
feel like.
no,
No, no,
no.
no,
Mm-mm.
not the peanut butter confession. I ain't
Okay,
talking about
all
that one.
right.
No, we're not talking
Yeah,
about
we
Okay.
that
decided against that one.
one. Yeah, the latest. I
Mm-mm.
was just gonna say 6 shots to the dome. That was gonna be the one right there.
What was the other one? I just saw that one. What was the
I,
other one?
I ain't look. I don't want no part of that. That sounds like FBI. Mm-mm.
6 shots to the dome, boy. 6 shots. You gotta take a shot for every
I can
one.
deal with 6 shots, but not 6 shots to the dome. Nope.
The shock factor. I like it. So some good
Shot
ideas. We're gonna
factor.
screenshot everything that you guys are putting together,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess I'm gonna let them. That's
Yeah.
all them. So I'm gonna let them
Mm-hmm.
control that. Switch.
Y'all just want to see us hide. That's all y'all want. Y'all probably hide typing all of this.
You might well say the Afro Man fan club The way y'all talking.
Russian cream? No. Whoa. Ooh.
A
That
bird.
don't even sound right.
Oh, that's interesting. A bird's eye view.
Bird's eye view.
I like that.
I
But we
like
gonna
that's what I'm
go.
saying. It's quite some good ones.
It's
So I
mm-hmm.
think maybe we should do a poll on
Yeah,
a
do a
few of
poll.
them and
Mm-hmm.
maybe
The
get an
smoking
idea of where everybody's
show.
feeling.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna, like you said, it's pretty much gonna be the male equivalent of champagne conventions. Like you said, it's gonna be sports talk, but not necessarily how y'all used to. But it's gonna be more so of the behind the stuff, like you said, entertainment,
Mm-hmm.
relationships, social stuff, uh,
Mm-hmm.
philosophical, just whatever y'all want to speak of, and
Mm-hmm.
and and definitely let us know. We doing this again. What do y'all want to see the next conversation be?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Not only just for us, but for the ladies as well.
Mm-hmm. We always looking for show ideas. So again, man, it's 199. What we're going to start doing for these memberships, we're gonna start doing some. I'm going to be putting out some breakdowns on players just exclusively on the Mad Mike membership. So it's only 199. I'm gonna have exclusive videos, all right? Exclusive videos, team rankings, all that type of stuff. Exclusively, it's only 199, all right? Y'all know y'all we worth a blunt a day, all right? Y'all spend 199 at the convenience store. It's
Mhm.
pass a blunt a month, okay? Pass a blunt a month, all right? That's
One,
all I'm asking.
that's the song. One blunt a month. You know what's that? One blunt
Blunt
a
a
month.
month.
Spend that on
I
that
like this.
membership.
No,
Devon say, I'm
blunt
gonna need
a
y'all sober for
month.
these type of shows. You do realize we sober all the time, right?
We sober all the time. Look, y'all don't want to see me. Mm-mm, mm-mm.
Nah, they just see me drunk for about a year and a half. Ain't nothing but jokes and laughs. But
Nah.
we're gonna get y'all night back, man. Definitely appreciate y'all. Like I said, just let us know what y'all think about the idea. Like I said, I
hmm
know it's gonna be a couple people that's not gonna be down for it. I see
The
I see
language, you're not gonna get another cut. You're not gonna get a bunch of cursing. You're not gonna get a bunch of angry rants. This
yeah,
is not that type of show.
yeah.
Again, this is a much more relaxed conversation. This is about the conversations. All right. So this
See,
is what you get.
see now you about to get into my element.
Mm-hmm.
And that's
Yeah.
what y'all not ready for.
Kev has been. We have had this in the books for a long time. So again, you going in the Kev element right there. This is him.
Yeah, y'all. I'm telling y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think y'all ready for this.
Mm-mm. Go
But
again.
definitely, y'all make sure y'all go ahead and tune in tomorrow on Champagne Confession, so y'all don't feel like it got hijacked from the men, and go check out the women. Meg, what y'all got ready for tomorrow?
You know what? This one is on a project research right now. So, just look out. It's gonna be an episode, but Maggie got to put it together. So
Oh Lord.
you'll know it before the night end of what the episode is gonna be about. And I'm taking suggestions,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
definitely. We had a
Always.
viewer requested show last week. We were just talking about toxic friends. So if
Mm-hmm.
you have an idea on what you want to talk about, put it in the chat. We're looking for it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So I'm definitely interested in hearing everybody's feedback and what they want to hear the ladies talk about. Okay. Okay.
Her next show is gonna be porn addiction ruins relationships. How about that?
Nah. Y'all don't want me on
Actually,
that show.
that's that's a real, it's a real addiction.
Mm,
Addictions that,
mm,
plagues the relationship. And it can
mm-hmm.
be
See,
you know,
That's a whole
romantic
nother story.
relationship, that's family relationship. So it's like honestly, addiction can be a problem because you can have a porn addiction, you can have a drinking addiction, you can smoking, you can have an addiction just to be in the spotlight. You just always got to have attention.
I
Always
had a
got to
drinking
have.
problem.
oh
Oh,
yeah.
I had a
Mhm,
drinking problem. I had a drinking problem. That's
mhm.
why I don't drink no more.
Yeah,
Mike, I already got our conversation already in my dome already. See, I
there you
told y'all.
go.
Okay.
I told y'all. Like I said, there's a lot going on here.
You don't know. Look,
All right,
Again,
all
K
right, all right,
Styles
all right.
drive the creative around here.
All
I'm
right.
just a
So for the next time we do this show, our next topic is going to be, is dating prostitution culture now. Tune in to that next time, y'all. And as we say over here, we gotta come up with a
mm.
new. We gotta come up with a new phrase for this show.
Oh, we get that. We get
We'll
that.
get that.
We'll
Like I
get
said,
that.
how we gonna close the show is we just here.
We just
Deuces.
join the ride. Deuces.
Lord have mercy.